Okay, welcome to Northern Ants. I had a question about how I make my custom uh, Call to Arms Gates of Hell content, how to make customize a battle. I'm just gonna go basic, how to set it up. This is very basic. No like programming, like anything like that. This is just to show you the general controls that you need. First things first, when you log in, the first time you log in through Steam, I'm doing it through Steam. This is the only way I really know how to do it. So hopefully you have the Steam copy. When you hit play, it's going to come up and ask if you want to do, like it'll come up and it'll have a list of the uh, different versions. It'll have editor, and you're going to want to hit the editor. For mine, it automatically launches on editor when I launch the game from Steam. So you just want to make sure you go under editor. Well, it's good. So you're going to see this screen, and we'll go through and I will show you and tell you the different buttons that you need to hit to set up just a basic. I'm going to do very basic things. Okay, first things first is like you're going to come up with this map, and you want to go up into the corner, and it says map. You're going to bring up this, and you're going to hit load. It's going to give you a list of different maps. These are maps that I've already done. I'm going to do just a basic, real small. Just going to grab the crossing. When you hit OK, it's going to load that map that you can use then for your custom battle. Okay, it's going to come up. Whoop, you don't want to do that. That kind of move the stuff. Okay. See how it's got black sky? First thing I like to do is I hit F6. It's going to give you this list of different like daytime, and you could do cloudy, you could do rain, and there's like a huge list here. I'm just going to do a regular old clear day. Well, it's autumn. They've got summer, they've got all different ones. We're just going to go with that one because it's the first one that I'd gotten. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do, I like to hit this clip camera position so it doesn't clip down into the map when you go completely down. If you push the center scroll mouse, if you hold it, click and hold it down, you can rotate, and you just kind of move around with the mouse. Okay, first things first. You want to make sure on the number pad, if you hit like 0, 1, see how that number up in the corner, in the left-hand corner next to the start, it changes. The first team that you want to do, like say I'm going to set up the German positions, have it on 0. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under vehicles. I'm just going to grab one of each. I'm not going to like set up a whole battle. I'm going to grab a tank, and we're going to set a tank. And then I'm going to click off it. And if you want to turn it, left click on it, and then hold C, and you can rotate it if you hold C on the keyboard. Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to get some men. I'm going to get some German, and I'm just going to go late. And if you go down this list, you're going to have all these different soldiers. I'm just going to go down and look for tank. I'm just going to grab a tank commander and just a tank man. And I usually like to do 5, a commander, and then 4. And then what I like to do, if I'm going to set up more than one tank, or you can do a cannon or anything like this, I'm going to hit F1, and that's going to bring you over into this to where you can actually control them. I'm going to click on them, get them to load into the tank. Okay, and then hit F2 again. That'll bring you back to this menu. And now, if I want more than one of this tank, hit Control C, and that'll copy it, and then hit V, Control V. So you're hitting the control button, holding the control button, and tapping the C to copy it, and then the V to duplicate it. And then you can just left click, and you'll have 2 of the same tank with the same crew in it. Okay, now, and you could do that with set up a whole bunch of men, like set a whole bunch of the guys, and what you do is just click on all of them, Control C to copy, and then V, it'll give you more of them. Okay, now we're gonna set up an American division. We're just gonna put it just a little ways away here. First things first, hit a different number. You don't want it to be the same number because then they'll be on the same team. So I'm gonna do 1. You can see up in the left hand corner you got a 1 there now. And now over on this menu, I am going to go back up and under click off that and go to, I'm going to do US late, and then I'm going to do with them, I'm going to do a tank. I kind of go through them. Got tank men, I'm going to do 4 of them, and then a tank commander. Make sure that they're under the US. Sometimes if you accidentally, you'll do the German. They'll still be different teams, but they'd both be German. So make sure that it's under the US. Okay, I've got my tank men. Click off of that. Now I'm going to go into the vehicles. Click on German again. It pulls it back into it minimizes it so you don't accidentally get German tanks. Now we're going to go under US. I'm going to go under medium tanks, and then you got a list of a whole bunch of different tanks here. I'm just going to grab one. Just going to put it down. We're going to do the same thing. Hit F1.
Ready, sir.
Grab the men.
Ready, sir.
Put them in the tank. You can click on F2 while they're loading. That'll be fine.
Ready to roll, sir.
Okay, let's click on it. Hit your control, or just hit C if I want to turn it, because I want to turn it towards the German position. And now let's make another one. Let's have 2 of this one too. So we're going to Control C and then Control V. You can just keep holding Control. Okay, we got it. We're going to place it down. Okay, now we've got the enemy and we got the good guys.
Tanks incoming.
Now, what we could do, if you want to turn off, we can hit start and the battle will start. Let's hit the start button. If you want to get all of this stuff off, if you want to make so you don't see all this menus and stuff, hit Control, Shift, Alt, D. I don't know if you could hear me on that. Control, Shift, Alt, and D. All at the same time, and it gets rid of all the menus and stuff. So if you're looking to make a more realistic looking battle, you don't want to have all the menus and stuff.
Reverse. Not over yet. Keep pushing.
Can also, and what I like to do too is I hit a number that you're not, I like to hit, like if you've got 0 and 1 are assigned to different teams, I like to hit 2 because then it's not going to show when you go over your units. Like, okay, I'm going to put it on 0. Now when you have it on 0 and you go over, well, I guess it's not doing it. Take that back. I just like to hit 2, and then you're not controlling any of them. If you do want to control one of the units, hit the number of the team that you want to control, click on the unit, hit E, and now you've got control of that tank to where you can fire, and then if you hit T, you have, that gives you direct control to where you can control, completely drive it. Okay, well, Hit E off. Hit E if you want to stop controlling it again and go back to having none of them. And you can set up huge battles this way. But line up, like put up artillery and have tons of men and stuff, and you can move them into buildings and things like that before you hit start. And then once you're done with your battle, once all the enemies are, the battles can finish, you can hit your Control Shift Alt and D, and that'll bring your menu back up. And then all you have to do is hit finish, and then your battle will be finished. It will actually reset then to before you started the battle, so everything that you had built will be there. So if you run the battle and you say, oh, okay, well, it was uneven, there was, you needed more German tanks to make it more of a leveled battlefield, you can add to it, and then each time just save hit F2, and then go in and save it. I'm not going to save this. Well, I guess I can. I'll just save it. If you want to get it's a little more advanced, because a lot of times when you go, there's the bomb craters, and you'll have trenches and stuff, and they'll be filled in. What I like to do is first, before I set up any units, this is a lot more advanced. So this play around with the way I first showed you, but this is kind of another thing that you can do. If you save under F3, set up a name of it and save it, and then once it's saved, it's going to give you the option under the same menu. It's going to say reload. Do this before you put any units down though, because it will clear all the units you just built. Well, here, I'll just save it under this, and then I'll just make up something. Let's just do test. Okay, we're gonna save it. Now it's saved, and this is all under menu F3. This is F3. Go under mission again, and see how it says reload. Hit reload, and once it's done reloading, if you see how it. Oh, I guess it did leave them on there. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so I guess that did work. Okay, I don't know if there's any trenches or any bomb craters on this map. But if you're seeing, when you pick a map that's got bomb craters and things like that, they'll be filled in. It'll just be an outline of a bomb crater. This way, with saving it this way, you're going to have those bomb craters. And then just go back over to F2 and do your placements of your units and stuff like that. And then when you push play, the bomb craters will be shown empty. And it makes it better for like when your troops are running and they're using bomb craters for cover. It looks a lot more realistic. Okay, well, that's just the basics of setting up your own battle. That's how I make my battles videos and stuff. I set up the two teams, hit play, and then you just try to get around the map and find areas where the best action is going on to get clips for making a video. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helps you out. There's a lot more to doing, making battles. You can set up scripts where tanks will move from the off the map and stuff. And I really don't know how to do that. I have tried to learn it. It's a little more tricky. I've done it a little bit, but they never seem to work out for me. So I just stick to doing it this way. I let the AI take over. But, okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions or anything about how to do something. I'll see if I can help you out. Have a great rest of your day.